December the 19th, making today's math 1-9 for knowledge born, which is, in its simplest terms, to share knowledge. But also it reminds us of the entire cipher of numbers from knowledge to born, and that is the goal, to take this knowledge of self and pass through each degree until we make manifest the knowledge, or make it born. Also, this reminds me especially, but us, to also share knowledge and to make knowledge born for others. Today's letter would be P for power, and power is the same as truth. The truth is where we get our power, and the truth comes from the knowledge of self. Being able to know yourself and exercise wisdom, and then we gain an understanding after the wisdom is exercised. From that understanding, we build ourselves a way of life that coincides with that understanding, and or culture, way of life. And in this way of life is where we find our power, because the culture or the way of life is living within the truth, and by living in your truth and having your routine or your everyday life be making knowledge born, or putting this knowledge to work in real time and being a true and living, in that we find our power. Side note, one of the guys from YouTube, I'm sure he's not from YouTube, I want to say he's from Now Why, I believe Medina, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, of course, but his name is Darkham, B-I-L-I, I want to say. But he was just saying, ironically speaking on power, saying that the boiling point of water is 212 degrees Fahrenheit, which 212 is 5, which is power. And the freezing point is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 32 is 5 still, power. But it also can say how the truth changes. Like the 3 states of water, solid, liquid, and gas, exist and change throughout the 5s. Well, not for every 5, but the boiling point is 5, 32, and the boiling point is 5,212, and the freezing point is 532, which is symbolic to the truth changing your physical, mental, spiritual state. The 3 states of you being transformed by this truth. But the first thing to do in order to do that is, of course, to make knowledge born. yes, the Supreme Mathematics 101 will be again January 1st, and every first of the month. The first one right now is at 5 o'clock on the 1st of January. I'm allotting myself an hour. If necessary, of course, we can go further. If no one decides they want to come build, then I'll just keep rescheduling it for the 1st of every month until, I don't know, I guess until I find a new way to build, really. Also, this focus group, try to get this put together. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely leave them in the comments, direct message, however you know how to reach out. Please do. What else was I thinking of? If there's anybody out there who knows about grant writing and would like to build on that, please reach out. I myself had a somewhat of an epiphany yesterday to look into available grants after looking at Saladin Law, also Atlantis Bill on YouTube, talking about how there's money allocated for certain demographics and certain demographics, and how these funds are mishandled because the people who actually need them don't even know about them. So I really want to get like I had a word for it and I lost it. It's not an outreach program. It's not a community center. My sister said, I don't mean to laugh, my sister said a church, which explained my hesitation with that word and its etymology. But they say when two or more people come together in worship, it's church. But I want to start a program, of course, aimed at the youth and outdoor recreation. Whenever this COVID stuff is, by the time COVID is, if we ever do go back to normal, I want it to already be in motion by then. But I guess it will be a community center where it'll be like workshops, different classes on different topics that are not necessarily taught in school, or I don't know, like a re-education center, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm really spitballing, but I want to do something in a major way. Of course, I want to get myself together in the process, or more together in the process. But that's the whole point, you know. So, like I say, it's okay to be a work in progress as long as you work in progress. But peace, knowledge, may you make born all that you will in your cipher. Again, Supreme Mathematics 101, as taught by me, will be held January 1st at 5 p.m. The link will be in the description. Let's build.